I don't know why I never charge my camera before a video. I always forget. Great. Pray this doesn't die. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all of my Huda Beauty palettes that I own for you guys and basically giving you my, like a mini review almost, like my opinion on them and why they're in that place. My lash is falling off. So I have 9 Huda palettes, but I'm going to do like a review on 10 because I sold one of them and I'm going to tell you guys why. So there's 10 in all, so let's get straight into the video. So in 10th place is the Rose Gold palette slash the Rose Gold Remastered palette. I really don't like the colour story or the texture of that, either one of them at all. I actually sold it because I didn't like it that much. I'll insert a picture of it just here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I really didn't like it. I didn't think the colours were that good. I think the shadows were pressed really hard, especially the first one. I didn't get on with the mattes at all. They were really patchy, and overall, yeah, the shimmers were okay. Like they're pretty, they're shimmers, but I think she could have really gone over the top metallic with them rather than just having like sort of intense shimmers, I guess. But the mattes I really didn't like, so that is why that is in last place. Okay, so number 9 is going to be one of my most recent purchases, and I guess it's in number 9 because I haven't fully played with it just yet, but that is the Desert Dusk palette. So I've swatched this and it is pretty, like it is really nice. It's got a really nice mirror, big mirror, and the packaging's gorgeous. I have swatched some of the shades, they're absolutely beautiful and the payoff is really nice, even with the mattes. I really enjoy like unique colour stories like this, so it did actually grab my attention and get me to buy it. I really like the neutrals in this, and it has got quite a few different looks you can do, which is why I like it. So I think maybe in a year's time it will obviously change place because I haven't played with it just as much. I don't know why I haven't picked this up before, but yeah, so it's really cute and I do like the bigger ones of Huda's palette. That's why it's in 9th place. Okay, so in 8th place is the Orange Neon Obsessions. Now this one is really cute. You can do lots of different looks with it. I just thought, like when I got this, I thought it'd be more neon rather than just like bright colours. Like there's one, maybe 2 neons in it, but the rest are like just like what I'd class as summery sort of colours. So it has got really pretty shades. I think she could have done the shimmers a little bit more intense because they're just like, you know, normal shimmers. She could have done like metallics or something. I'd have liked to have seen like neon actual metallics rather than just like one, because these two definitely aren't neons. So yeah, I would have liked to see some more like that. However, this shade here I used for a look the other day is absolutely stunning. The mattes blend out really gorgeous. I do really like the mattes. I just think she could have added more neon aspects as it's the whole concept of it, so yeah. And in 7th place I've got the Pink Obsessions. Now this one appeals to me a lot more because I know it's not all neon obviously like the other one. It's got more shimmers and the shimmers are more metallic and more unique, but however this is quite pastel to put in a neons palette, like I'd say. I have played with the shimmers quite a bit in this. They are gorgeous and the mattes are actually beautiful on the eye. They blend really nicely out. I do like the pink colour story more than the orange one. It just appeals to me more. I know it's not really neon either, which is why it's at like a lower ranking, but it does perform beautifully. So if you're looking for these sort of colours specifically, I wouldn't say neon, but I would get them because they do perform really beautiful. I do like Huda's more recent formula and in opposed to our old one. In 6th place is the green, I think it's called Green Obsessions. So it's this one. Now, when I got this shade entirely had fell out, well, kind of fell out, so I had to repress this back, but it's a beautiful shade. I think it's my favourite one, or that one in this palette, but I think this is my favourite out of the neons, basically because this is the most neon and it's got the most unique shades in it as well. Like these shimmers and stuff, I don't have anything like this one and this one that flips like green in my collection, and that's what I thought I would get from the other palettes, like with the neon sort of aspect to it, I guess. This shade I think is also like very similar to one of the ones in the orange palette, but overall this is my favourite one of the neons one. They all perform beautifully, all blend out really nice. I know the colours aren't as wearable as say the orange one, but when I'm doing looks and stuff I've had a chance to play with this palette more than the rest of them and I really enjoy using it. So, but I have to say be careful because if you drop these, I've heard that the shadows will just go everywhere. They're not very durable, so just be careful of that. But yeah, this is my favourite one of the neons. It's gorgeous. The packaging I think she could have done something else with rather than just bright neon on the front because they're not as like luxurious feeling, especially for the price. So yeah, that is my opinion on the neon. However, I do like the size of the small palettes. So okay, so next up we've got the big nude new nude palette. That's a real tongue twister to say. This, oh my god, this is so beautiful. So this is in 5th place. It is a gorgeous everyday sort of palette. I absolutely love these glitters here and these unique like marble shades. I really like how brands are doing that, where they're mixing the colours in, what is it called, tie-dye with eyeshadows, because it makes such unique colours and it's really fun, and it also makes the palette look gorgeous. I know this isn't exactly tie-dye, but it is very similar and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the big mirror. I love the packaging. It's such a soft, like perfect everyday palette. I haven't had any problems with the mattes or the shimmers in this, or the glitters. Obviously glitters are quite easy to work with because I work with them quite regularly, but yeah, I love grabbing this just for an everyday sort of look. This is so beautiful and so wearable. Yeah, I've used this for quite a few looks now and it's just beautiful. I love the soft creamy formula in this. It's just stunning. I just think you can create so many different like neutral eye looks with this, and it's actually really impressive. I like how it's a bit different from other palettes with these, and obviously the pressed glitters and stuff. Like the colour story is a bit different from other palettes and that are also neutral. So I really like that. There's a bit of a twist to it rather than just being a bit of a boring nude palette. So yeah, I was really excited when I first got that one. Okay, so in second and third place, because I couldn't choose between the two of them, right? Medium and rich nude mini palettes. Now these are gorgeous. I'm obsessed with the packaging of these, how it's like faux, like, is it like snake print? I think it is. It's like an animal print. It just looks really cool and it feels really nice. Now I love mini palettes, you guys know me. The colour story of these are just absolutely gorgeous. However, I'll show you with the next one as well, the light one, which is obviously you now know in second place. Yeah, so obviously this is the one I think is the most neutral of the lot of them, because it's got the most nude colours in, whereas this one I think is more on the pink side. Like, don't you guys think? When I think of nude, I think of like deep, rich, like neutral shades. These are more pinky red almost, would you say? I don't know, like I just found that there was like 2, maybe 3 shades in it that you can class as neutrals, but I don't think you could call this a neutral palette when there's so many reds in, but I do like the concept of that, having a rich palette, and I like the fact she's considering everybody. So she's made like a perfect neutral palette, or she's trying to make a perfect neutral palette for that specific group of people. So I think that's a really good idea. I think this one probably works the best because it's neutral, but if you're looking for like shadows that suit your skin tone, I wouldn't say these don't, to be fair. Like if you've got like a deeper skin tone, I think these look beautiful. When I've had a play with this just looks so gorgeous. It's so pigmented and beautiful, and I literally can't fault any of the shades. They're just so stunning. This is the one I probably played the least with because I don't know, I don't really reach for neutral, like solely neutral palettes. I really like how there's a good balance on each of them of shimmers and matte shadows, because you need a couple of both for looks obviously, and I think she's picked like the perfect sort of shades for it. I really like this one of how it's got all the different like tones of shimmers and stuff, and then she's got like the deeper like neutrally pink sort of shades. But yeah, I think overall it's a gorgeous concept, and these are a few of my favourite palettes that I reach for regularly. So that brings me on to second place, which is the Light Nude. This is the one I wear like everyday sort of thing. I've obviously been going ham on this colour here. This is a really nice blending shade. The shimmers are absolutely stunning, and it's just a really cute light palette, and you can make so many different looks out of them. Like, I think she's been really clever of how she's like picked the shades for each palette, because she hasn't just made it so you can do like one neutral look. She's actually gave you like quite a few options, which is really smart. So again, it's got the gorgeous little cute packaging, and I think obviously because I'm a fair skin girl, this is like the one that's most suited to me. But obviously I do loads of different kind of looks, loads of different eyeshadow looks, so I use them all. But this is gorgeous if you like on the go and just want a little bit of colour on your lids, like if you're the same sort of skin tone as me, like just have a little pop of like colour, or just a little colour to your face, even just something to brighten your eyes up. This will look so good on you. Like, and I think obviously I'm not the same, like I'm not like a medium skin tone or a rich skin tone, but I think that will have the same desired effect on each of you guys. So I think it's really clever, the whole concept of these, and I do use them so much. Okay, and my number one is the Mercury Retrograde palette. Now, oh my god, I am so obsessed with this. Just look at the packaging first of all. That is a masterpiece. Oh, I've destroyed this shade. I love using these for looks, especially the shimmery shades. As you can tell, they are just, I don't even know what to say. This is just the most beautiful shade ever. I've got it on today. It just sort of has like it's a gold with like a purple flip to it, so it's just gorgeous. And these obviously I use when I'm doing more dramatic looks or looks for Instagram. It is such a beautiful formula. Even the mattes are soft, like they're really creamy, but these have a different sort of formula to normal shimmer shadows. They're very metallic. I don't know what you would actually class them as. They kind of remind me of Super Shock shadows, but less of the bouncy texture, but they perform amazing on the eye. I put them on with my fingers. I don't use a brush with shimmers at all because I don't think it gives you enough pigment. Like obviously you get way more with your finger, so that is why I use my fingers with these. But yeah, they're beautiful. I love the colour story, the pops of blue, you guys know I love that, and obviously neutrals and then like the warmer sort of tones as well. I just think you get so many looks out of this. And I was really debating, because obviously it's quite a high price, if I should get this or not. I just looked at it like, oh, I've got a few palettes with like blues and golds and all that, do I really need it? So in the end I caved and got it. So, and I'm so glad I did, because I use this literally almost every day. And this shade, oh my god, in the inner corner looks beautiful, like so stunning. It's got such unique shades in, so I will definitely be repurchasing it when I run out of the shade. They're just all absolutely stunning and I'm just obsessed. They're gorgeous. And it has actually become probably my favourite palette out of my whole collection. So yeah, that is my little collection of Huda Beauty. Now I was going to ask you guys, you know the like Emerald Obsession, Mauve Obsession, those sort of palettes, the little ones still? What do you guys think of them? Because I was debating getting them, but I've heard like mixed reviews on it, so I was very unsure if to purchase one or whatever, because I know they're not consistent in the formula. Like some are good, some aren't good. I know obviously the colours are different, the colour story is different, that will have some impact on that. But what do you guys think? Do you have like a favourite from them, or is there like any must-haves from that collection? Even like the Mauves and the Warm Neutral Obsession ones, you know, the little Obsession palettes. So that was what I was looking at getting next to add to my little collection, because I've been growing my Huda collection, as you guys can see. I just wanted you guys to give me your opinion basically on that, and if I should actually purchase them or what, because I really like the look of them, but if they don't perform well, then obviously there's no point having them. So yeah, let me know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my collection. Let me know which one's your favourite and what order you'd have ranked them in. Obviously you can see I've got a clear winner by how much I use it. Let me know what else you guys would like to see next as well. I was planning on doing another sort of video like this because they're really fun, and I also like ranking my palettes, so I've got plenty more content to come that's planned. So I'm gonna have a really busy year on YouTube this year, so you guys stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.